Same car, same engine, $104,000 in the USA, 128,000 euros in the Netherlands. You guys tell me who's getting robbed here. My name is Matthijs and welcome to Global Price Wars, where we break down the prices globally and compare which country is cheaper. I'm personally from the Netherlands, and this series is mostly going to be comparing the Netherlands with United States. I'm a huge fan of the United States, and here in the Netherlands, everyone keeps telling me how much more expensive prices are in America. And I'm here to break that myth. And in this series, we are gonna break down car prices, grocery prices, luxury items. We're gonna go into every detail. And we're gonna compare the prices, see who's cheaper. We have a little scorecard on the right-hand side. As you can see today, we're gonna dive straight into the Porsche. We've got a 911 GT3, a Panamera 4E hybrid, a 911 Carrera T, by the way, a car that I drive on track, a Taycan and Black Series, and a little bonus one, which if you guys stick along, you're gonna see it. It's gonna be absolutely epic. For today, we're at the Porsche, and the first thing you see, we're comparing the Netherlands with USA. On the left-hand side, we got the Netherlands, and the first thing we can see is that it is introducing the new Cayenne. So it's right away focused on electric cars. In the USA, they're looking at a Panamera 4S E hybrid. So it seems USA Porsche is turning towards hybrid, and the Netherlands is really focusing on the Cayenne. We're gonna dive straight into it. You guys wanted to see the GT3, so let's find it. I would have loved to do a GT3 RS comparison. Unfortunately, in the USA, you cannot buy a GT3 directly from Porsche. So let's just grab it. Okay, on the left-hand side in the Netherlands, straight into it, a very standard GT at 328,000 euros. It's a lot of money. Then we're gonna go check out the same one, the same model, the 911 GT3. We're gonna go check it out for the USA. What do you guys think? I'm convinced the price would be similar. Damn, $235,000. Okay, guys, it's like 100,000 euros cheaper. Actually, let's go to dollars. Let's just do everything to dollars. The exchange rate is going to be a bit higher, so it's going to be for the Netherlands. It's going to be like let's say $340,000. And in America, I do know there's no sales tax on this yet. So like, let's add like 10%, just on the high end. So that's going to come to 260,000 euros. It's almost a price difference of like $100,000 that has to come from somewhere. But of course, this is not just a basic program. We're gonna look into what happens if we actually change the car. Let's add some options, let's add some colors, let's make it look absolutely fire. So let's see. I am gonna go build our Porsche. So for the GT3 2006 model, it's super dope. I'm also pretty sure actually that it's the exact same car. So let's quickly look at that technical data. Okay, that's interesting. So in the Netherlands, you actually get 510 horsepower, which accelerates to 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.4 seconds. Yet in the USA, you get a little less horsepower, but it turns out into a quicker 0 to 100 time of 0.2 seconds. In the USA, it doesn't actually tell you how much it weighs, but for the rest, I think that's fine. Let's go build this Porsche, guys. Yeah, honestly, you need to go for a black. Let's go shade. Ooh, no, you know what? Don't you have build your own color? Okay, build your own color is 12,000 euros. What is it going to be in the United States? $17,000. Ooh, boys, we found something that is more expensive in the USA. So you're going to be paying 5 grand more. So we can take that off the 100,000 euro difference. It's only 95,000 euros more expensive in the Netherlands if you get a paint sample. What about like regular, by the way? Okay, Legends is 4,000, 3,000. Interesting. Your build to choice is cheaper, but then Legend colors are cheaper in the Netherlands. Okay, let's take a color. My favorite color is definitely, I want it in orange. I'm Dutch. That car is 100% going to orange. Okay, let's get it on the car comparer. Paint to sample. Yes, we found you. Okay, orange. Ooh, come on, don't tell me that looks absolutely badass. The wheels, yeah, I think wheels are really important. They really make or break your car. Um, I want the gold rims. That looks kind of fire. Yes, adapt changes. Casual, 46,000 extra dollars. Sure, why not? Okay. For the rest, I think when you're looking at the chairs and stuff, it's all like pretty close to each other. But guys, come on, this is 100,000 euro difference. I might just call this one quits here because this is just ridiculous. We're not gonna get close to each other. Interestingly enough, the packages are different. That's retarded of me. Weissman package is 4,000 euros cheaper in the USA. Okay, guys, I would say we're gonna call this one. We made it orange and we added some wheels. I don't think I got any more money than that. Guys, what do you think of this? And as you can see, just FYI, this is on the Porsche website. It's official data. We cannot go around here. I would say this is obviously a clear win to the United States. I'm gonna call it an end. This car looks absolutely menace. I would love to buy it. And if I do have it, 385,000 euros compared to $300,000. With the options, it gets a little bit closer to each other, but standard, I would say we can call this a solid 80,000 euro difference. So we're gonna give that score to the USA. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go, boys. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go check out a Panamera 4E hybrid. This is on the website of Porsche, so I'm gonna assume that they're gonna have a nice deal for us there. And let's go down. Let's select it in the Netherlands. Probably should leave the 911. Your little Panamera. I love the Panamera. I think it's the Gran Turismo edition a little bit more. I just think it looks super cool. So if we can get that one. Okay, I'm gonna scroll over the prices real quick. Do they have the, I don't want the e-hybrid. I said I was gonna do the e-hybrid, but I want the 4E, not the turbo, just the regular one. That's gonna be the Panamera. Let's see, 136,000 euros, $127,000, 200. I'm thinking if you add your sales tax of like 10% to this, which I'm not too sure if a hybrid is gonna have that high sales tax, but what I am sure is that this difference is a lot smaller, especially when you calculate the tax. But let's skip the tax for now. Let's just go into building it. By the way, any differences? So it's again a little bit less horsepower in America, but you get faster speed. By the way, for a hybrid, 3.9 is not too fast, I would say. But also this is just your regular Panamera, not for Sport Edition. Let's compare that stuff. Build your Porsche. Okay, let's see the options that we're gonna have here. I wonder if you're gonna get the color paint to option on a Panamera. Ooh, yes, okay. Basic colors free. It's so interesting. When we were looking at the GT3, it was like the paint to sample in the USA was a lot more expensive. And here it's still more expensive, but it's slightly, it's like $3 more expensive. But then again, that Legends is more expensive. There's no way of getting this grasp on these price battles, guys. It's literally, I feel like it's random. Like, why is painting to sample gonna be more expensive in America, but then the Legends color is cheaper? If someone in the comments can explain this to me, please. We're gonna go again, of course, because we are very special. We need our make to color. Again, with the orange, because I love this color on a car. I want to wrap my own car orange also. Okay, actually, let's try to get this car as close as it can to the Netherlands winning this one. Okay, let's take all the most expensive options in the USA. Oof, deze opties zullen worden entry. Okay, so you have to pay for entry in the Netherlands. You get that for free. It's just like, I think it's keyless entry. But for the rest, honestly, you can't change much. So I'm gonna get 12,000 and 14,000. Let's get there. Accepteren, accept it. We make this car more expensive, guys. Okay, let's do like wheels. Let's do like 21 inches. $4,000. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's get the same ones. Let's see. Ooh, yes, boys. Okay, we're gonna get this. We're gonna make a cheaper Panamera in the Netherlands. Let's try to get all the colors. Let's see the most expensive one. 1300. This will not get us too far. Okay, 1370. Okay, let's take the last one. in the exterior color. Oh shit, minus 9,000, minus 12,000. Okay, we're not doing that. So I added an option and it gets cheaper. No idea what I did there. I think it's part of the paint sample, guys. Okay, so let's cancel this. Race leather. Is that gonna get us anywhere? These leather, club leather. Club plus 7,000. Plus 7,000. We're getting somewhere. What am I saying? We're getting this one more expensive. Yeah, but I want these seats. I'm not gonna get here. I am, ooh, these rear 2 seats and any super expensive. Okay, massage. Yeah, of course in America, we can't take the massage because it's gonna get more expensive. Okay, I think what is interesting to look at somewhere like the technology behind it. And your Porsche Active Ride. Let's see how much that is. Your Porsche Active Ride is cheaper in America. Okay, guys, this is not gonna go anywhere. Let's get a final price. I am at $155,000 and 159,000 euros. We have to get this cheaper, guys. We have to. I don't know if I can. Let's see, comfort. By the way, you can do your car as crazy as you want. I'm not gonna go into detail. I can sit here for hours and hours and do that. But for now, I think we just might have to call this one a winner to the Panamera in the USA. So it's gonna be cheaper. Okay, guys, 911 Carrera T. One of my favorite cars because I got the privilege of driving this on Zandvoort. I used to work for Race Planet and then I was able to drive these cars and it's a beautiful machine. It's not too powerful compared to other Porsches, but if I had the money, I would definitely buy this one. And let's go look. So do they not have it? They don't even sell the Carrera T. Nice. Okay, let's see if maybe I can find it. Carrera T, there it is. Maybe if I just use the search function, it's gonna go a little bit better. Carrera T. Nah, this is useless. 911. Damn, guys, these are hard to go with. The 911 Carrera T. Where is that stuff? Yeah, I can't find it. Why can we not find it? It says here, maybe if I change the model. No, if I just took the coupe. Yes, I don't know how it's so that hard. Okay, guys. Jesus, did I read that correct? Is that 215,000 euros and $148,000? Yeah, guys, honestly, I mean, this speaks for itself. We're seeing these crazy prices once again, a little bit different than the Panamera. So here on a gas car, it's a difference of almost $50,000 to $60,000. Guys, just as a little FYI, I do know in the Netherlands we have super high road tax. And well, actually the road tax doesn't really implement the buying price. I know now for a fact that we have something called BPM, which is like depending a tax on how bad your car is for the environment when it's imported. So I'm assuming that these cars are just really, really bad for the environment, and that's why they're expensive. But I don't know, maybe there's another reason. Maybe these prices in the USA are also just base prices and a dealer can change them. But let's go in it. Let's check some details first. I don't get it, guys. Why are these cars more fast in the USA? Is that because the 0 to 60 is actually like, I don't know, 99 kilometers, or is it something like that? Is it some error, margin of error? Because they obviously have 6 more horsepower. How can it be 0.2 seconds slower? You would expect it the exact other way around. 295 kilometers an hour, 183 miles an hour. That's actually kilometers, so even the top speed is quicker. It looks absolutely beautiful, by the way. The one and always Carrera T. Okay, guys, let's dive straight into it. And let's do it. Okay, guys, the Carrera T. For this one, we're just gonna skim over it, but I wanna build it. Build your Porsche. Okay, so it starts off at a difference of $70,000. I'm not even gonna try to get this to closer to the prices in the Netherlands, and that is simply because $70,000. Yeah, it's not like 5,000 with the Panamera, and we still didn't get close. As per usual, paint to sample, paint. Funny because we did the GT3, which is like the same car, and it was 17,000 there. Now it's 15,000. We're gonna take it and we're gonna make it orange. We're gonna take this and we're also gonna make it orange, and let's see if we can find some key differences here also. Wheels are always much the same, and also wheels so can make a car. Don't not spend your money on this. Let's just see wheel colors, because we have the option one. Okay, let's go for these 21 inch. I like these. It's free to get your colors. If you can get them in black, it just looks so much cooler. Minus 2,000. Why will this be added? So it's not every wheel. Okay, so that's it. Okay, actually I would like wheels. I prefer them, then I'll get them painted later or something. Yeah guys, it's absolutely insane. I mean, come on, these price differences, $5,000 difference for a car. I feel like I can paint my car for 5,000. Okay, let's have a little look. Interior colors, you can change a lot. Seats, memory seats, $3,000. I mean, these are just installed, right? So maybe probably installation costs in the USA are a little higher, but I just don't see how there can be a difference in this. So that makes perfect. Rear seats, yeah, why the hell would you even need rear seats? Funny how they, like, in the Netherlands, they tell you, okay, you get two people. And in the USA, they just tell you it is rear seats. Okay. One thing in the Netherlands that's funny is that you can order, well, you have to order, it comes in. It's a Rijklaar, which is a drive now package. Pretty funny, you have to, yeah, for 1,700. Normally I think at a dealer you can negotiate your way out of it, but yeah, I think that's wild. Okay, so price for equipment. Oh nice, so we can see a little here. Okay, so we started at 150,000. We did the same prices and we got a difference of, what is that? BTW, by the way. BTW, that's very interesting. I mean, that's right away we see the big difference. That is your tax. That's super interesting. Okay, so your MSRP is pretty much the same in both, but as you can see, BPM 70,000, so that you're paying 100,000 in tax. Okay, so guys, there it is, debunked. In the Netherlands, you pay 100,000 euros on tax on these cars. So that is almost double the price of what you're paying. That's 100% tax. That is freaking insane. I'm obviously not gonna buy this in the Netherlands. I'm gonna go buy it in America. Let's actually see what select the dealer. What happens? I think you get a code with the car you configured. You can send it to a Porsche dealer, and from there they will contact you. But very important, Carrera T winner is the United States. Okay, now we got an interesting one, because the Taycan Black Series. I know about this car because it's super good priced in the Netherlands. I actually saw it in a Porsche dealer, and it was the Taycan. So funnily enough, a Black Series Taycan is nothing special. We're quickly just gonna do a USA, the Netherlands comparison to the normal one. So your normal one is 107,000 euros. And then the Black Series, give me a little drum roll there, guys, is gonna be 107 versus, is there even a price here? Oof, we have hit a roadblock. There is no price here. Must be a price somewhere, guys. We gotta find this. Exterior. No. Put a price in here. Can't be that special of a car. What happens if we put the, let's go up. What happens if we press the Sport Turismo? 125,000 if we take the Sports Turismo Taycan Black Series. Okay, I honestly have such high hopes for the Netherlands on this one. I just please want us to win one. I already see 105,000. That's cheaper. No to the Taycan Black Edition. We need to take the, ooh. Okay, we gotta go back because I don't think you can get your, nope. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do a normal Black Series. Taycan Black Edition. Okay guys, we're in there, sorry. Kon geen overnemen. Okay, it starts off 125,000, let's go. 125 guys, okay, this is a race. I might actually have to get my calculator out because we're gonna check the actual price difference with the current exchange rate. Okay, Oof, I know. I always know how to get the Netherlands to win. This is a shame. It's only 13,000 versus 10,000, but we're gonna go for sample plus because that's gonna bring us $31,000 versus $23,000. Is this gonna do something? Paint to sample. Okay, so it's gonna be an example, but keuze 6 months. I can't actually choose it. Oof, the Netherlands. Oh yeah, 148,000 euros. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can do this, guys. If we can get the Netherlands into a win, we're kind of cheating, but we're gonna get that win for them. 100. What am I saying? 1,400, 1,400. I'm stupid. But guys, this is $1,500. It's perfect. We're getting there. It's pretty much cheaper. You know what? I'm gonna call it. For me, is my perfect Panamera. Sorry, what am I saying? Perfect Taycan, guys. All these extras. Yeah, I think like for example, seats are nice, but I like it this way. And because I like it this way, we are finally gonna give a win to the Netherlands. Let's go. It's gonna bring it up to a 3-1. Technically, we've already lost, but maybe our little bonus edition can make it work. For the bonus edition, I found a super cool car. This, to me, I don't really see the point of owning it. I think it's like a special edition or something. I think that these Porsches, they keep their values super good. It's the Spirit edition, guys, for a specialty item, like a special edition. I assume that the prices are going to be pretty much the same because you know that maybe you buy it in Germany and then you sell it in the Netherlands, or you buy it even in Dubai and you send it to us, because these are specialty. They're like very hard to get. You need a dealer relationship. So I'm going to assume that these prices are very together. Okay, so what do you guys think? We're going to check the Netherlands. 328,000 euros. I would say that's approximately the same as a GT3, which 3 seconds. Okay, that's really, really quick. Remember the GT3 in the Netherlands was 3 seconds, and in the Netherlands, it was 3.2. So I'm assuming that in America, this car probably will do it in 2.9, 2.8. 3 seconds. Okay, so that's the first one where we've got a significant horsepower change. So either this is regulation, which is weird because I feel like in Europe we have strong regulations and in America we're kind of free. But yeah, pretty big difference. I don't know if we can actually change this one. Let's go to all the technical data. I want to see if this is the same car. Nice. Of course, the Americans are always different. But the engine, cylinders, spring, 99, stroke, displacement, horsepower, everything is the same. Everything is the same. How is this possible? Vermogen elektromotor. Wait, it has an electric engine and it doesn't say anything about that on the United States website. Yeah, come on guys, this is so obvious. In the Netherlands, they're just aiming towards green and sustainability, performance. I love this. They say with tires on. Okay, I'm quickly gonna go and check what is the sorry guys, I'm just gonna quickly check what is the what's 194 kilometers. It's gonna be, let me just quickly do my calculation. I think it's gonna be around the same. It's exactly the same. 194 miles an hour is 312 kilometers an hour. So in that sense, they are exactly the same. Let's build it though. Build your Porsche. It's kind of fun. If you don't have anything to do, you can build it. It does get a little bit slow. It uses a lot of data or something. But guys, we have a 80,000 euro difference. Let's try to make that also bigger. A bigger difference. Let's see. So cheaper. Let's see the biggest difference we can get now. That's cheaper. We're not even gonna touch up. I know rims, wheel accessories. 21-inch wheels. Damn, that's expensive. So it's funny because it's not the same. Like you vented seats. Why not? I wonder if you take the vented seats. Yes, vented seats. You need to change the whole seat setup. Apply changes. Let's see. Onze aanbevelingen. Funny because they're like in the Netherlands. It says gives you like a what do we like. Of course, I just want to upsell you on everything. Also, I do know, by the way, tax goes up as you add add parts in the Netherlands because they also fall under the tax system. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly add that here. This is the, what was it? The 911 Spirit Edition. Spirit Edition. Spirit 70, my bad. Okay, the last one is obviously gonna go into the hands of America with almost $80,000 cheaper. So that's 4-1, guys. 4-1. So as you can see, Porsches globally go to America. It's just much cheaper. We've tried to make the car as cheap as possible. It worked on the Taycan Black Series. We got it cheaper. It's obviously because in the Netherlands there's no tax on electric cars, which is my opinion. We tried it with the Panamera 4E hybrid to get it as close as possible. We got that similarly. I think it was a difference of only 2,000-3,000, which in my eyes is not too bad. I think when we add exchange rate, dealer fees will be approximately at the same. Also on 180,000, what am I saying? On 100,000, 3% difference, that is justifiable. The only thing which is weird for me is all these cars are built in the factory in Germany and they have to be brought to America, so the costs are higher, while bringing it to the Netherlands is just next door. So clearly there are some tax reasons behind this, but I would say that's a win for America. So guys, for the global price wars, Porsche edition, like I mentioned, Porsche USA is a pretty obvious winner here, unless you're going for the Taycan. If you get the Taycan, maybe you can even order it in the Netherlands and bring it to America. Maybe that'll be cheaper. I don't know what the exact import fees are in America, but who knows. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Obviously, cars is for me the funnest subject to talk about. I love it. I spend my days on these car configurators, but also I just wonder, why is it more expensive, and should this be? Like, do these cars need to be 100,000 euros more expensive? We're talking about a product that sometimes originally is only 100,000 euros. So I think that we can conclude for today the USA is much cheaper. Obviously, this is just one brand. If you follow the channel, you're going to see we're going to be looking into all types of brands. We're going to be looking into Alfa Romeos. We're going to be looking into Jeeps, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. We don't going to tackle Bugattis, Rolls Royces. Those are high-end cars, which actually, to get proper data, you need to go to the dealers themselves. Maybe in the future we're going to head up to one of these dealers and we're going to see the price differences. But for now, we're going to keep it to the companies that have information widely available. Also, that way we can control the setting. Next week, we might also be looking into groceries. We're going to be comparing Rolexes. We're going to be comparing especially luxury items. I think iPhone is a super interesting one, because I once saw a meme that said there is the possibility of flying to New York, getting an iPhone, flying back to the Netherlands, and it'll still be cheaper. Guys, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, so you can keep up with what the channel has to offer. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I love making these videos and talking to you guys. I'm also going to be streaming soon so that we can make this into an interactive program where you guys actually decide which products we're going to be comparing. But for that, thanks for tuning in, and see you guys next week.